My friends always ask me, why am I involved in 4-H shooting sports?
What makes it so much fun?
Why do I love it like I do?
Why do I love it like I do?
How can I enjoy spending so many hours practicing?
Wouldn't I rather do something else with my free time?
But that's what people don't understand. It's how good it makes me feel inside.
Having confidence in myself.
Knowing I possess skills
That others can only dream about.
When I shoulder my rifle or shotgun, my mind is clear.
When I draw my bow, I am focused on my goals.
When I hit the bullseye,
When I hit the bullseye,
I know I can accomplish anything I set out to do.
4-H shooting sports.
I'm having the time of my life.
Someone would ask, why shooting sports? And my response would be, why not shooting sports? Shooting's fun. When you go out there and hit a target, then you have that success. You have that feeling of accomplishing something you've set out to do.
I don't know, I just enjoy it so much. I don't really know why, I just do. Just whenever I get in the yellow, I feel really good. I feel like I've accomplished something.
I look forward to Mondays every week, coming out shooting with my friends. It's one of my favorite things to do, coming out to gun club. I don't know, it's just a good time,
You can shoot 3 things. I shoot .22 rifle, .22 pistol, and archery. Archery is my favorite. When I first hit the target with my bow and arrow, because I never had one before, when I first hit that bullseye, I was like jumping up and down for joy. I thought it was the coolest thing that I actually hit a bullseye.
From a parent's perspective, the opportunity for them to learn something that I can't teach them. I know nothing about it, but I can put them in the hands of people who are willing to take the time and teach them something new, a skill, and make them have, they're going to have a good time doing it too.
Just being excited that you were able to do as well as you did. And then I guess it's just fun. I'm not really sure how to explain it.
I think most of the fun comes from whenever you get finished shooting that day and you kind of look at your scores and, once you get your first bullseye, you're hooked.
.4-H Shooting Sports is a program that teaches young people safe and responsible ways to handle firearms, archery equipment, and things like that. We're into taking young people that probably not necessarily have the skill and to teach them and to mold them by using the hook of shooting sports. Our program is offered to those youth ages 8 to 18. We currently have 8 different disciplines that we offer in our program, that being air pistol and air rifle, .22 pistol and .22 rifle, muzzleloader, shotgun, as well as recurve archery and compound archery. We try to offer different disciplines to where those youth can get in there and get involved in it and find out if that's what they enjoy the most doing, because that's what we want them to do, is we want them to have fun while they're learning of these things that we're teaching them.
They're not going to be expected to perform at any level when they start out. It's just a great place to grow, to learn something new, to compete without feeling like competition is the most important thing, and just to build yourself as a person.
Kids come in on an equal basis. It's not like your biggest guy in football does is better than anybody else. The smallest kid can come in and excel in shooting sports. We have kids from all walks of life come in. Some have never held a gun before they show up and get involved with us.
We moved here from California. I joined 4-H second year we moved here, and they taught me how to load a shotgun, keep it safe, turn the safety on and off, and shoot a shotgun, and I can't really remember the first shot, but I remember being like oblivious as to how it works. Safeties, the chamber, I didn't know how the action worked. I mean, first time I touched a gun in 4-H.
Our number one priority is safety. We want to make sure that that youth is grounded in the proper use of the firearm or archery equipment before we get them on the range. You can see on the news every day incidences of misuse of firearms, mishandling of firearms. We don't have that in shooting sports, and I think one of the reasons that we do not have that is because of the emphasis we put on safety. Our focus is not necessarily on making champion shooters, but making champion youth. If we do that, then we've succeeded. We want to teach those skills that they're going to use 30, 40 years from now, when they may have even put a firearm or archery down for good. We want to be sure that they understand those certain life skills and to know that they can set a goal and attain it and succeed.
Our shooting sport disciplines teach a lot of things other than just shooting sports. I've seen kids mature and grow up from being an 8-year-old baby to an 8-year-old kid that's got a pretty good head on his shoulders just from being out with us learning to shoot a gun.
I've experienced growing up through this program because just getting out and meeting new people, I used to be very shy. And with people that you find similar interest in, it's easier to talk about things, and not just through shooting sports, but through all 4-H programs I've grown up.
Well, I feel more confident when I'm trying something new. You know, it's something new. It's okay if you don't do it right the first time. You know, before shooting sports, I probably would have said, I don't want to try that. You know, I don't want to do that because I don't know how. But yeah, it's helped.
It has given them the confidence to try something, you know, to take the idea that I don't know how to do this, but I'm willing to give it a shot. It doesn't matter if I fail the first time. I don't have to be perfect. I just want to get better, you know. I just want to do my best.
You know, one of our mottos in 4-H is making the best better, and that's what we're trying to do. Well, those events give that opportunity for those youth to excel in something, to feel good about attaining a goal. You can get trophies and awards, and those also make you feel good. But when you set a goal and you actually attain it, that's when you get the real reward inside.
Yeah, looking back, I see that I have improved a lot. For me, it's the little things, from shooting a peep sight 22 or just doing rapid fire on pistol. So I guess I've become more observant. I've picked up on when I'm doing something wrong, but I've also been able to pick up when I'm doing something right.
Just specifically with shotgun, I've been able to get more of a feel with the gun and being comfortable with the gun and not afraid that I'm gonna, you know, just not being able to use it. And so it's been good just to be able to do something and have something that I can work on every week.
They're learning to be diligent, to be patient, to work towards a goal, to get along with other people, and just to be content with who they are.
Our kids learn patience, number one. In other words, if you sit out here and you're involved in shooting sports and you rush through it, you're never going to do as well as if you take your time, learn your trigger control, your breathing control, and learn to take your time and make that good shot. I have kids that have problems in school, and they learn that patience and learn to slow down and can interact that in the classroom. In other words, it goes both ways. And when you're involved in 4-H, you always have someone that's helping you strive to be better. And that's one of the benefits I see of 4-H is all of our kids come in and leave as better kids.
Our instructors, by far, are some of the best in the country. I firmly believe that. You see them succeed, and you see those high fives and those smiles. The instructor's right in there with them. It's like a family. The instructor is part of that family because they're so involved in that young person's life.
As an instructor, I consider myself a second parent to a lot of these kids. I treat every kid the same. I treat every kid like I would want my kid to be treated. And that's where you see the kids grow and respond from. And that relationship stays there, it grows.
At 5 meters, I couldn't even hit the target sometimes, but you know, I kept going, and the teachers were really, really helpful with that. They were always like, oh, you're getting so much better, and even though I couldn't see myself getting any better, they were always like, oh, you're getting better, you're doing better, and so they were really encouraging.
They're constantly encouraging. I've never heard our archery instructor say anything negative to any of the kids. It's always, you can do this, I know you can do this, look how well, you're doing better today than you did last week.
We currently have almost 13,000 youth involved in the program, and that's an increase of 3,000 over just the past year alone. We need more certified volunteers. As this program continues to grow, that need continues to grow.
If everybody waited for somebody else to volunteer, the youth wouldn't have these programs. Not only, you know, the shooting sport programs, but the other good programs that the 4-H offers.
Those individuals that are interested in becoming certified volunteers shouldn't be concerned that they may not know everything about firearms or be an excellent shot. What we're looking for is someone with a desire to work with young people. We're going to teach you those things that you're going to need to go out and teach those youth. I can't tell you how many times that I've talked to parents and they've told me of how shooting sports has strengthened the bond that they have between their child. It gives them something in common that they can relate to and they can do together and enjoy doing together.
My mom, she doesn't know exactly a whole lot about archery, but she can gather enough from our practices to help me out and give me some advice. And when I get excited, she gets excited, and it's just, you know, it's an exciting thing.
Oh yeah, I love to see them get excited. I love to see them succeed, and I like the fact that I can be a part of it. Even though I'm not the instructor, that I can be there and I can encourage and I can share in their success, and just to be able to be a part of what's going on in their lives.
Parents always get to help coach their kids. They go to the practices, they kind of know what their kids are supposed to be doing. It's different than like at a baseball game where you're sitting in the stands and you're having to sit there screaming for your, you know, telling them what to do. You get to be there and, you know, everything's calm and you can just tell him what he's forgetting. And in a sense, I think it's also a way for parents to get to see each other, you know.
That gave us more chance to spend more time together doing stuff that I enjoy, and then they enjoy too.
The average family spends less than an hour a week with their child. An average 4-H parent spends more than an hour a week being involved out there at the shooting range with their kid, talking, carrying on conversations. You know, I've seen families grow closer together because of being involved in the shooting sports.
When you see those parents, how interested they are in it, and the kids will turn around and look at them when they've done something good, it's just to see their faces.
I think there's a deeper connection and a stronger connection with people who are always together and expand in 4-H and do all the things like that together rather than just going to the mall together.
We live in a pretty hectic world. We're always running from one place to another trying to get things done, and at times we may neglect spending quality time with our youth or with the children, and 4-H shooting sports provides that opportunity.
I don't know any parent who doesn't want to see their child enjoy what they're doing and be good at it. For us, it's worth the time, the gas, the effort, because the kids are learning not just a skill with a firearm or a bow, but lessons that they can carry with them.
Shooting sports is a way to improve in yourself and improve. It's not just about the competition, it's about you and your own target. Once I see that I'm doing better in something, I feel better about myself and want to keep trying, and it's a great feeling.
They come in, they get on range, and they go down to that target and they smile. In other words, you see the result right away. In other words, you don't have to wait for them to come back and say, I did so good, or, you know, I did poorly or whatever, you see that instant smile when they show up at that target and see the results of what they've done. And to me, that's what it's all about.
It's them learning discipline, them learning how to shoot their gun, the safety that it requires. All those are going to add up to them showing responsibility at their own home, out in public. You know, you want to get your kids into something that they'll learn from, this is the perfect thing. You could not ask for anything better.
If you want to find out about shooting sports, come to a shooting sports event. Come to a practice, and you'll see the type of interactions between families and young people that I'm talking about, between the instructors and those that are participating. It's an amazing sight, let me tell you.
For more information on the Mississippi 4-H Shooting Sports Program, contact your local 4-H agent or visit us on the web at www.msucares.com.